Hey guys, this is Tom with The Verge, and I'm here in New York looking at Microsoft's new Surface Studio 2. Now, Microsoft was here 2 years ago, launching the Surface Studio originally, and obviously it had the giant 28-inch display. You can use the dial, the pen, all that sort of crazy stuff. But it was what was inside that kind of let it down. It was a little bit slow. It wasn't quite there. Now this model, it doesn't look all that different from the outside, but it's actually something you might want to use as your real PC now, just because of what's changed inside. Microsoft's upgrading the graphics card, the processor, and even the storage, so it's going to be a lot faster and performant. So first, let's check out what's changed on the outside. Now, I'll be honest, not much has changed on the outside. Now, it's the same 28-inch size display. Now, what's actually changed is it's 38% brighter, and it's actually 22% more contrast on this display. So Microsoft tweaked the panel. It's going to be pretty great if you're doing video editing or picture editing or anything like that, and that's really kind of what this device is geared towards anyway. Other than that, the base is pretty much the same thing. You've got the power supply built into it, and all the internals are down here. And the display will go up and down into sort of like a drawing mode. You've also got the dial, which you can put on the display, and you get the cool app options to change colors for text and stuff like that. So it's still got the same Surface Pen support, but what's actually changed is this is the latest Surface Pen, so it's got over 4,000 levels of sensitivity. It's also got the tilt support, so you can draw at an angle, stuff like that. So it's great if you want to use the pen support on it. Now, obviously look at it, it doesn't look like much has changed, but really it's what's inside that counts. Obviously 2 years ago there was a hybrid drive inside. It was kind of slow. Apps would launch a little bit slower, and it just kind of bogged the system down. Now Microsoft has actually switched it up this year, and there's a 2 terabyte SSD storage inside. Now on the base model that's 1 terabyte, and the base model also has an NVIDIA GTX 1060 graphics card. Now if you know much about graphics cards, you'll know that that's pretty capable for gaming and certainly for video editing, photo processing and stuff like that. But there's also the model with the 2 terabyte SSD has a GTX 1070 inside, so it's going to be even more capable of gaming and any other image and video processing that you throw at it. Okay, so that's all great news, but there is one disappointing aspect to this, and that is Microsoft's not using the latest Intel processors here. It's really disappointing. It's got the 7th generation Intel Core i7 processor. That might not be a huge deal given the SSD's been upgraded and obviously the NVIDIA GPUs are here. But it's just disappointing when you're spending $3,500 on this machine. You kind of want it to come with the latest and the greatest. Okay, in terms of models and specs, the base model, which is $3,499, you're going to get a 1 terabyte SSD storage there, obviously the Core i7 processor, and it's 16 gig of RAM and the GTX 1060. Now you could go all the way up to 2 terabyte of storage and a GTX 1070, and that's going to run you $4,799. So this is not a cheap machine by any means. And we'll have to see whenever we get to review it, just to see how much performance you're going to be able to squeeze out of it this time. Microsoft's taking pre-orders now. We don't know exactly when you're going to be able to get your hands on it, but you can order it today. Okay, so that was a really quick look at the Surface Studio 2 here in New York. Now Microsoft announced a bunch of other products here, so definitely check out and subscribe to The Verge's YouTube channel at youtube.com/Verge.